Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. As I'm recording this, the video for Guardian Rises is currently uploading,
Loyalty to the Vanguard does not go
but definitely let me know what y'all think in the comments below. This is my Titan here. So, this one is a completely brand new account, so unlike my Hunter, everything is not unlocked on here, and this is... I think this is a free-to-play... Well, this is not necessarily a free-to-play account, but because... Unless... I forget how things operate here. Yes, this is a free-to-play account. I couldn't remember if... Yeah, okay. I forgot how Steam works. I'm still not completely familiar with PC. But yeah, this is my completely brand spanking new character. Your emblem doesn't matter. Just do whatever looks good. As you can see, based on my light level and stuff, you know. Now, for ghost mods, you actually don't really want...
Will it fit?
Glimmer? You actually want XP. Not just for... So your XP gain will also affect your light level once it's a lot higher. But also, it's going to affect your Season Pass here. And again, we are not buying the Season Pass, so... A lot of these free rewards up here, that's going to be our goal to obtain. Now, let's go ahead and pick this up. But then mostly going to be, this is mostly going to be a guide.
It's good to see you back
for
in the
the
tower.
First Guardian rank
We'll need
here.
everyone for the fight ahead.
Alright,
Life changes very
spam
quickly in
giving
the
a
last
crap ton of
city.
stuff.
Before you
These
join
require
your fellow
dungeon
guardians
keys,
in the
so
field,
we're not doing
take
them.
the time to review past events on the timeline.
So we aren't going to bother with
Good
all
luck.
of that jazz.
What can you teach me?
Is our core bugged? No, we're fine. We're fine. Now, I do want to see what we have the Glimmer to get. Aspects. We have the two that I want. Fragments, we don't have enough to buy anything else. So, we're just going to deal with what we have for now. We're going to skip all the tutorial stuff, destination. This over here is a timeline. This is for... These are missions that give you the story. That being said, though, a lot of the important stories are missing, like Red War, for example. Base Destiny 2, besides Red War. And Curse of Osiris and Warmind are also pretty interesting. We aren't going to be covering the... We're not going to be covering these quests. I would suggest checking out a guy named My Name is Bife if you want the lore behind the game. That is going to be my suggestion for y'all. Now, first and foremost, we do want to open up our inventory, check out the Journey tab, and we want to look at what it takes to get to rank 3, which, as you can see, complete First Contact, meet the destination vendor on Neptune, EDZ, complete public events in the EDZ, and then exploring Nessus. First and foremost, we're going to be doing First Contact and getting that mission settled. And First Contact, if you go over to Destinations, it is Neptune. It is this one right here. Big, shiny one. This is the first mission in Lightfall, I believe. And this might change though when the final shape comes out. When the final shape comes out,
the malefactor of
it will probably be whatever the first mission for Final Shape. I'm sorry. Once Final Shape comes out, it'll probably be the first mission for Final Shape. So keep that in mind. So this first step might not age as well. And again, I'm skipping cutscenes because cutscenes are for y'all to watch if y'all want to. So at least there's something that y'all will have new to yourselves. So yeah. Alright, we are here.
We've hitched a ride to the Outer Giants, Neptune orbit.
Crouch under those.
Osiris was
that.
right.
Slide.
Witness sent Callus after something hidden here.
Those doors you gotta shoot, those vents.
I did not anticipate a fellow stowaway. Callus is after an artifact on Neptune.
I'm kind of glad I'm starting off with Titan.
Working on a plan to stop him.
This is my,
For now, find your way through that
one.
ship.
It's interesting that I'm not a huge fan of it starting you off with arc, but it helps for YouTube purposes because I can go faster with thrust. If you see one of these are engrams. The The purple ones are legendary ones. And the second you got one, you can wait to clear out the enemies. I'm not going to, but equip it.
That pyramid resonance is shielding the spot. Another weapon from the witness.
Oh, I'm blinded. And a fist.
My faithful shadow. This is your glorious emperor speaking. Our alliance with the witness bears such
here.
delectable fruits. Together, we will devour souls.
Stay vigilant. With the witnesses backing, they could throw anything at us.
Forward. Prepare for descent. Bring glory to the herald of the witness.
There we got a
Shadow
checkpoint.
Legion is one step ahead of us. Any damage we can inflict on the Cabal
that
fleet
brick.
will buy us time.
And we actually got to go
We
up
should
here.
regroup as soon as possible. But maybe we can disable the ship's computer core.
I've located the terminal here and sent you their ship layout.
Just received it. Locating now.
SMG isn't
Got it.
bad.
We're not far from the core.
Destroy that. Beautiful. Nice, so we got to pick up
That
this key
Cabal
here.
had a key card. It should get us through that door.
Never mind. Arctide is quite strong. As long as you melee, you're fine. This will not work in higher end content, but when you're starting out, there's a good old Titan saying, "When in doubt, fist it out." That is the classic
I
Titan
can't
saying.
help but feel like we
As
should
long
have
as you
stayed
follow that as a
behind
new
to
light
protect
Titan,
the
you'll be
Traveler
fine.
and our people.
For a hunter,
Was it the right choice?
you have to be in cover. You have to hide.
If the witness establishes a link with a veil,
Warlocks, I don't know if
it'll
y'all
be
have
over
a
for
saying
the entire
necessarily.
system. All of our
That'll help out
losses
the new
would have
lights
been
for if they're
naught.
on Warlock.
They've never faced a
So if
threat
y'all have
of
a
this
saying,
magnitude.
stop that in the comments.
if
It's
you
definitely,
stayed,
by the way, I will preface
you
this by
wouldn't have
saying
stood a
it is
chance
definitely not a
against the
Titan
witness.
saying to
None of us would.
say.
This is
Alright,
our
Tormentor?
only hope to survive the witness.
I really don't. I really should not have a tyrant have one of these to deal with. Oh, we might be wrecked here. That hurt. But he
was
just
that?
left.
The fruits of an unholy alliance between
Alright,
the
and
witness
these?
and Callus.
These,
I feel
as you
they'll
can see,
have more
place Rally
surprises
Banner.
in store.
In dungeons and raids specifically, which are activities you'll get to learn later on, you actually need an item for in order to get this beautiful... It's a different banner, but in order to place a banner. And the banner gives you full ammo and full super grenade and melee. So we're going to use our super here. I still hate that it's Fist of Havoc. And the heavy for Fist of Havoc gives you a slam. So rock with that. Oh, we got a new
This
weapon,
keycard
so
lets us access the computer core.
it's higher.
Let's head there now.
Oh man! Some auto rifles feel nicer than legendary ones. Sheesh. Oh, that's why.
This is the core of the entire ship. Communications, navigation, deployment.
We'll use our sword here. Heavy attack. I'm hoping we get something a little bit better than, hope we get a little bit of a better heavy weapon than a sword. Generally speaking, swords aren't great for new lights.
I'm relaying my position to you. Make your way to this ship.
We need some way to get
Oh,
to the
and we can collect his trust.
I believe I have.
This will
a
give us
message
some
for
much needed loot.
Did I detect a bit of hesitation in your voice?
So I want to open up
No.
our inventory.
My impromptu stratagems
1630. It's
have a
not
high
higher
rate
than
of
this one,
success.
so we don't accept it.
Just get here
This is
quickly.
Yep. 1622, 1633, that's higher. 1623, that's higher. 29, 1644, that's higher. Bigger number is good. Bigger number is good for now. And we just keep going here. Also, something I did want to ask for some
He's
peeps.
heading right for the surface.
I have played recently because a demo for Stellar Blade released as I was recording this video,
Is that you, my tenacious?
and I thought I might cover it on their channel.
What do you think of my
I know the
shadow?
studio's kind of known for this is their first AAA game,
Revel in
which was the case for Atomic Heart.
victory.
Please know.
I want you
Let me.
the best of spirits when we
Okay. It's a little bit of a panic. But they're kind of known for darker storylines, and this is their first AAA game, which reminded me a lot of Atomic Heart when I heard about it, because Atomic Heart was that game's first, that studio's first AAA game. So I was kind of curious if y'all wanted to see that on the channel whenever it releases. It releases in April though. That's the only issue. If I cover it, it'll probably be later. Especially if I platinum the game, then I might cover it, but let me know if that's something y'all would be interested in seeing.
He's used to getting things done his own way. Seems like he hasn't changed.
But first up will definitely be Dark Souls 3. That will be quite a
now
project,
he
though.
only has us to watch his back.
Okay, here's the plan. Destroy
this
the
is-
engine.
You might
Up
there's
this
a flag here.
The one we're on.
Gotta go over
Crazy or
here.
not,
Drop down.
we need to stop this invasion. I'll do whatever it takes to stop the witness. So if you aren't going to help me, then leave me alone.
By the way, those things, those little yellow-black things that the Cabal spawn, I'm not completely sure what they do. They're generally speaking quite useless, so I don't notice what they do. We got a blue engram. Okay. And we can see if it's higher. Bigger number. I kinda got that just in the nick of time. And I already explained that campaign banners are free.
Let's take out the engine.
We're gonna go on this side over here first. Overcharge him. Alright, we just destroyed that first one. He's a little bit beefier. For any vets out there watching this, I slept on Chroma Rush with Rampage. I should have gotten it. I have his insistence threshold, but like, man, I should have gone for Rampage. We just gotta make our way downtown. Bop. Shoot that node.
Okay, we've blown up the engine.
I'm wondering if we can do something with the blue sword like this.
Rendezvous at the escape pod. Post haste.
Not really. Alright, Come over here, collect our goodies. Okay, we need something higher, 1629. This is higher. Also, with all this other gear, you could just dismantle it. It'll give you materials, so you can just dismantle all that stuff. Keep these inventory slots pretty clear, just in case you get spammed a ton of loot. For now, we aren't worrying about armor stats or anything like that. The weapons, though, sort of hold on to. 1650. Alright, I'll use that. Just bulky
Just
as
between us,
hell.
I'm not a big fan of Osiris's escape pod plan. Even for him, this is pretty touch and go.
And then we gotta go to the left, isn't it? Yeah, there should be a slot. Yeah, there it is. Can we go this way?
I'm almost at the escape pod. Where are you?
You're being sealed off. Have to find another way.
Alright, I just come up here. For now, use your non-elemental weapon as little as possible. For now, you want to use, for example, you can see on the bottom left, our current weapon has solar, which is fire, the fire symbol, and our sword is purple, which is void. So we want to use these two weapons as much as we can. We hit a explosive barrel there. Oh, and we're blinded. But that's fine, because he's dead anyways. Ooh, man! That auto rifle's kind of crispy! Is there an enemy somewhere? There it is. You kind of do want to kill every enemy, since they do have a chance of dropping an engram. Or a nice piece of loot. There's Rattler Banner. We just beam them down. Stop. There's that one. Oh, we got an engram here. Screw it. I was gonna come back here and hide so I could equip my good gear, but I guess not. Ow! Last one. Where's the last one? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. There he is. Alright, we're gonna 60-40, it's better. And we can dismantle the old one. We're gonna use our sword in here. Just to get some kills with our void weapon. So for this thing, swords are a no-go. Run when you see him glowing like that. Run if he launches himself. Melee something. Run. Oh, he's blinded. Oh, we can just... I see, we're doing so little damage. But since we meleeed him, our shoulder charge blinds. When you see them glowing like this, you can press your finisher button. Which I have mine bound to G, but on controller, I believe it's R3. Pressing down on the right thumbstick? Or it's the left one. I think it's the left one, actually. Bigger number. Bigger number. As I say here, if you're a new light, bigger number is better.
Hurry up.
Are those things safe?
Alright, now we just gotta wait for our pods to show up. Alright, and then I will catch y'all back on the planet. Alrighty, and here we are.
This is Neptune? There's a whole city. An entire civilization. I've got a ping on Osiris's coordinates. Let's find him.
You on the road. Identify yourself. Are you with the invaders?
We're guardians of the last city.
Throwing it right in there.
We're fighting the same enemy. We're here to find something called the Veil.
Nimbus and I are a little pinned down right now, but we'll be there soon.
It's been a while since I've used a sidearm. Oh! Y'all gotta admit, I've had some crisp shots. Man, my sniper game is... Kill the turrets. No. I want his backpack. I want to shoot his backpack. I want his backpack. There we are. He explodes if you shoot his backpack. Explosions are fun. For the guys that put up their shields, you can either run past them or shoot the little dot that's on their shield. We can. So use our Sparrow. Okay. Some beautiful destruction and a gigantic ship.
Where are these ugly things coming from?
I should be able to summon our Sparrows for this bit.
We
Goddamn.
always thought we were the last ones left. Wait until the Vanguard hears about this. No time for that now. If we don't stop the Shadow Legion, there won't be any city left.
This doesn't make a lot of sense to New Lights at
I
all.
think the Cabal know I'm here. Hello? What's going on out there?
Ready for these, Biff, your guy. Using my abilities on
I'm
him.
detecting an anomaly on my sensors. We'll check it out while the coast is clear.
Some lovely
Understood.
testing out Strand.
Patiently note that it's quite confined in here.
This energy source, this is incredible. You can wield it.
Oh, is it gonna make me do it? Your button buttons are gonna be different. I would suggest if you plan on getting Lightfall or anything like that, and I'm not saying you should or shouldn't, you want to get used to throwing Tangles at your feet. Bigger numbers better. And Tangles are the little green balls that you see me throw at the ground every so often. As a Titan, you need to get used to that. As a Warlock, you actually need to get used to throwing it at enemies. And Hunters, do whatever the fuck you want with it. Use our super. These are Tangles. Those right there are Tangles. I missed. We're not gonna talk about that. Oh, I went a little bit too high.
I could use a hand over here.
Oh, he died immediately. I'll just kill him here. There we are.
Your body can't handle this much power. Your vital signs are in the red.
And then you can see the tormentors and Cabal spawning up there for the cutscene. But at least they've spawned in, and then we'll be using the cutscene. I'm pretty sure that's what they're there for. And this cutscene, of course, we're skipping. Alright, now we just talk to him. And we have completed an
You're the
objective.
life bearer.
And this gives us some glimmer, I'm pretty sure.
Look, I'm not gonna claim my mind's eye as anything
And that's
special,
for, you know,
but you
Lightfall
hear
stuff.
Earth's immortal.
And the holo projector that it's talking about is this thing here, which you can interact with.
May this transmission reach you.
Which is from this season, I believe. Also, this right here is your post box. This will have gear in it that you might have missed. So, for example, that. Okay, another sword. Okay. It is higher, though. Your heavy weapons you can dismantle. And since we completed a rank 6 objective. What? Alright, but we can claim this reward. And we can claim that reward. Now it's time for the EDZ. I will show you where Devrim K is, and then I'll show you what the public event thing looks like. You don't necessarily need to know how public events work. Usually there's more people around. So here, down here, is the EDZ. And then we want to go over here. When I was playing Destiny, when I started playing Destiny 2, this is where I started. It didn't start in the Cosmodrome or anything like that. For me, the game started at the EDZ. For people that play base Destiny 2, let me know where y'all started. I'm not sure where base Destiny 2 people started at world-wise. I would guess also EDZ. But you never know. I'll catch y'all at the EDZ. Alrighty, and we are here at the beautiful, lovely EDZ. And Devrim K is in this church building. Come up these things here. And then approach them.
Looking for something?
Accept. And while you are here, do not collect any of these, really. These aren't necessary for you.
Mind your rockets now, Guardian.
Now, of course, since our Guardian rank does not require a Spark of Hope yet, we aren't going to do that quite yet. Now, public events. Public events are these symbols right here. These are public events.
Just in case.
And you need to complete 3 of them. So you just go to their location, and you can mark it when you mark one on your map. See that point? You just want to follow that point right there, and that'll take you to a public event. And you can just track that by clicking on and off of it. So yeah, I'm just gonna complete 3 of them real quick. Alright, there's the first one down. Collect your loot.
I heard those
Alrighty.
explosions.
One giant heap of glimmer incoming.
Alrighty, and there's our objective
You'll have to
completed.
keep some for yourself, you know.
You got some loot, which is a lot better. Let's see, 56, that's a lot better. And we completed another objective. So that's nice. Now all that's left is Nessus. Nessus are patrols, lost sectors, and whatnot. I'm going to show you Nessus, and I'm going to show you... So Nessus is over here, to the right. And we actually want to go here on Exodus Black, fast travel there. And on the map, I'm going to show you what lost sectors are, and what patrols are in the actual area itself. Lost sectors are signified by this symbol right here. Like, you have the rift over here, the orrery over here, you have the carry-on pit here. They're essentially, think of them as like little missions. And I'll show you how to find one of them in particular. Also, while we did all of that, we did complete some stuff. So first and foremost, we did complete this, getting void kills essentially. And we did complete a lot of steps on there just by doing this other stuff. So we will be visiting these two after Nessus. So failsafe is over here. Oh, okay. Let me not do that. We want to just go up these stairs. Nessus hasn't had anything to do in the story for almost as long as I can remember. But we just, here is our approach thing. It's not actually you can still technically do it up here. Nope, if you look away you don't. So from right here, just approach.
Online and ready.
And then just get this quest. Now, this quest here, because this has a quest and it gives legendary gear, we do actually want to pick up bounties like grenade kills. Not this one. We have a sniper equipped, so, and we have void equipped, so. But we actually will pick this up. This is for lost sectors. So we're gonna pick up those 4 bounties, and they will just auto-complete. Once you have completed them, you'll see them light up with like a yellow border around them, and you can just click them and, you know, they'll be there. Now, for lost sectors, well, first for bounties, if you pull out your ghost, you see these white little rectangles that kind of look like objective markers. Those are patrols, and those give you like a special task to do. So like this patrol.
Hey, so
It gives you an objective,
it's pretty
collecting
boring around
items,
here. If you pick up some stuff on this list, could you give me something?
just killing
to do?
enemies gives you some items. And these you can have these equipped and use them in Lost Sector. Speaking of which, there is one Lost Sector over here. It's right in here, I believe. As you can see, we're right near it. And you kind of just want to look for a hole in it. Usually it's marked by a white Lost Sector symbol, but I actually don't see it over here, which is kind of strange. They're very easy to see on EDZ. You don't need to collect these, but they do give you a glimmer. And so after I completed some Lost Sectors, some patrols, and completed the bounties, I will catch y'all back again at the tower. Alrighty, we're in the process of loading back into the tower. I have done these objectives. And so, quest-wise, we can claim these, and if we look at the season, we can go ahead and claim these. But in our quest tab, as you can see here, the only thing we haven't done is 3 public events. Remember, public events are the, well, I can't see them now, but public events are these blue symbols. And that'll get you some quick and easy legendary gear, for the most part. But we're just going to go over here, we're going to claim our stuff. And interestingly enough, it hasn't had us do any playlist activities yet. We can advance our Guardian rank. And there is rank 2, well, rank 3 completed. And that has unlocked a host of stuff for us. And already, we already have some objectives completed. We already did this. Especially if you followed my previous video. In Gunsmith, we've already done this. We've already done this. I don't think I've actually... Oh, we have! We unlocked seasonal challenges. So we can come over here, and we already have a bunch to claim just by, doing what we've done before. This levels us up, bunch of stuff. We're already level 8. Claim all of these goodies. Now, Eververse Engrams. Once you've claimed one of these, you can just go over to Store tab, and bada bing, bada boom. There, you can decrypt it, and we can claim our weekly Bright Dust. You can get whatever you want for Bright Dust. I wouldn't suggest necessarily buying a whole bunch of stuff for silver right away. But we've gotten a lot of stuff done. If you go over to your inventory, you can go to modifications and you can unlock this Ghost Projection. And you can go to details, go to your appearance, taking projection. Since we have a legendary one, we're going to upgrade this bad boy. We're going to upgrade him as much as you can, which I think will be up to 9. So, yeah, as much as we can. And we can up this to 6. And in this slot here, we do want Glimmer. When we're able to actually get it all the way up to 4, then you want to go ahead and, when we get it up to 10, we can go ahead and up that Glimmer gain to 4. Because Glimmer is going to be pretty precious, especially as a new light. NA. Then up this complete one. Now, on that note, also you can come over here, claim all of your good old triumphs. But, there's going to be a few last things that we're going to do. We're going to skip all that for now. Before we, sign off, we're going to check up on a few things that we did complete. We're also so close to Solar, we might as well get that done too. We're going to go back to the EDZ. We're going to go back to Trostland. Back to visit Davrim K for an update to our Risk Credit quest, which is an exotic quest. It's also a pretty solid exotic, especially for early on. While we are there, we are going to get some kills with our sidearm. And then we will finish out those quests for the Guardian Rank 2 video. Alrighty, now that we're here at Devrim,
Looking for something?
it's giving us a shotgun, so that's nice. And then it would have us complete a mission, but we are going to save that for the next episode. I'm going to get a few more solar kills, which kills with a fire ammo weapon. Basically, there's a lot of players around, and I kind of need enemies to kill. This is kind of a clean sidearm. Alright, that's that quest completed. We can return to orbit. Alrighty, and that is going to do it for Guardian Rank 1. Well, completing Guardian Rank 3. Because you start off at Guardian Rank 1, completing the tutorial gets you Guardian Rank 2, and now we are Guardian Rank 3. So, we've done a lot in this video. We have essentially are on the final step of this. We're on the final step of this. We're on the final step of this as well. And we also have progress on this, of which we're going to worry about a lot of this stuff in the next episode, because step 4 is very easy to complete. It's pretty easy to complete, so yeah, anyways, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch y'all in the next episode.